This episode of CBTV Idaho is being sponsored by the Eastern Idaho Workforce Training Center. I'll tell you more about them in a minute, but first, here's our top stories. Today on CBTV Idaho, we're going to discuss the Idaho Transportation Department's current design for the US-20 Interchange project in Rexburg. We're going to discuss where Idaho currently ranks among the U.S. top cities currently building homes, and we're going to discuss plans for a new community and senior center that is going to be constructed in Pocatello. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. My name is Tyson, and you are watching Construction Business TV, Idaho Falls, Idaho. Welcome back everyone to CBTV Idaho. My name is Tyson and I'm your video journalist for Construction Business TV in the East Idaho area. If this is your first time on the channel, Construction Business TV is your premier news resource for all the construction and development projects going on in your local area. And as always, we start these episodes off with a local construction job post lead. So, Advanced Home Services, they have an immediate need to fill 6 different positions. All these positions are local to Rigby, Idaho. They're all entry-level experience, and they have a salary range between $40,000 and $60,000. We have things such as plumbing tech, sprinkler tech, drain tech, plumbing service manager, HVAC service manager. If any of these are of interest to you, I have a link in the description below the video. You can follow that link to find out all the information on any of these positions, as well as how to apply for them. Story number 1, the plans for the Community and Senior Center in Pocatello. Southeast Idaho retired educators are going to be having a monthly luncheon meeting at noon on this Wednesday, at the Juniper Hills Country Club, 6600 Bannock Highway in Pocatello. So all retired educators, retired employees of education, spouses and friends of education, they're all invited to attend this event. The group is going to be hearing a presentation by Phil Jocelyn from the United Senior Project on plans for the construction of a new community and senior center. The cost of this lunch is going to be $18. If you find value in the content that I provide for you every week, you can show your love and support by hitting the like button below the video, making sure you subscribe to Construction Business TV on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Let's hit story number 2. So according to an article that was put out by KPVI.com, during the first 2 years of the COVID pandemic, nearly 5 million Americans moved, as remote work allowed many the freedom to live really anywhere they wanted to. Texas Real Estate Source examined U.S. Census Bureau data to determine which metropolitan areas issued the most building permits during this period of time. So their analysis found that the number of housing permits fell by 2.4% last October compared with September. The decrease put home construction at an adjusted annual rate of 1.3 million, which is 10% lower than this time the year before. In addition, a list was compiled of 15 metropolitan areas in the U.S. building the most homes currently. Most of the areas on this list are in the southeast, southwest Sun Belt region. About half of the cities on this list you'll find in Florida. However, there is one outlying statistic, that is Boise, Idaho. With a lower cost of living than most metropolitan areas in the country, as well as low crime rate, Boise has seen a massive influx of transplant residents in the past few years. However, construction companies building homes in the area are struggling to keep up with demand due to material shortages, supply chain issues, and staffing shortages. Before we get on to our final story, I want to share a quick message from our sponsor, the Eastern Idaho Workforce Training Center. If you haven't heard of the Eastern Idaho Workforce Training Center, sponsored by CEI, you need to check it out. Focusing on workforce training for trades such as construction, manufacturing, HVAC, plumbing, heavy equipment operations, and much more, this facility is industry-led, but it also requires the community's support. So what kind of training do you need? CEI can help you build it or simply provide a space for you to have it. This center provides training your way for your employees and for the future workforce. So here's a class coming up that you may be interested in. Be Your Own Handyman begins in February. This is the first class of its kind, geared toward couples who might be building a new home or others who are interested in learning some basic skills around home repair, from plumbing issues, electrical troubleshooting, drywall repair, and more. This class is being offered for $299 per couple. If you want more information on this class or any of the classes offered, or just the use of this amazing facility, you can contact Penny Lyon at 208 535-5409, or you can contact her through the link below the video. Our final story is the Idaho Transportation Department's finalized plans for the US-20 Rexburg Interchange project. So the Idaho Transportation Department is making plans to improve the US-20 University Boulevard and the US-20 SH33 interchanges. These are exits 332 and 333 in Rexburg. This project is going to reduce delay times and improve mobility. US-20 is the main transportation corridor for Rexburg and much of northeast Idaho. As the area continues to grow, delays at both of these interchanges are expected to reach unacceptable levels. So the ITD is going to be hosting another open house this March. They're going to share final plans for the Divergent Diamond Interchange project. This is the design that they've decided to go with for this expansion. They also want to, during this meeting, they want to gather feedback on construction information, and they want to discuss the next steps in development. So you can attend this meeting one of two ways. You can attend it in person. This is going to be Wednesday, March 1st of 2023 from 4:30 to 6:30. This is a come and go as you please. You can come and go at any time during that 2-hour block. That's going to be at the Madison High School in Rexburg. That's 2300 University Boulevard. You can also attend this meeting online from March 1st to March 8th on the itdprojects.org website. There's a link to that in the description below the video. Between March 1st and March 8th, you can just hit that link to get all the same information online. So the Idaho Transportation Department has been working with the city of Rexburg, Madison County, and BYU Idaho to evaluate and design possible improvements for both interchanges. The goal of this project is threefold: increase safety by improving traffic flow, reduce delay times between now and 2045, and be financially feasible. Design plans are going to be finalized this year, and construction is going to take place during the 2024 to 2025 construction seasons. That's going to do it for this week's edition of Construction Business TV in the East Idaho area. Thank you guys so much for your time and your support of the channel. If you find value in the content that I provide, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. If you have any questions about any construction projects that you're seeing in your local area that I haven't covered, make sure you comment in the comment section below the video on any platform you're viewing this on. Thank you guys for your time. Drive safe.